Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to correctly plant a fruit tree. The crucial part is to prepare the planting hole ahead of time so that the soil settles within the hole and doesn't pull the tree down later on. Ideally, if you're planting in the spring, the hole should be prepared in the fall ahead of time, or at least 1-2 months before planting. The size of the hole is 2-3 times larger than the root trees. And I have poor clay soil, so at the bottom of the hole I'm putting approximately 50% mixture of the composted manure and 50% of the soil from the hole. The purpose of this good soil at the bottom of the hole is for the tree to have nutrients during the second and third year. During the first year, the tree will be getting the majority of nutrients through the watering as the roots are being established. So I have multiple holes prepared ahead of time. And this is how the settled hole looks. So now we are going to start digging it again to plant the tree, and you can see how easily it is to dig the soil now, and the soil is nice and homogeneous, so it will be easier for the roots to spread and move into the soil. Once I make the hole, I don't dig it as deep as at the beginning when I was preparing the hole, because the roots are not as deep, and I will make a little hill of the soil at the bottom, like a conus, like a little pyramid for the roots to sit on. I use the stick to measure the level. So the level of the soil should be usually where the graft and roots meet. It's crucial not to plant the grafted trees too deep, especially the ones that have dwarfing rootstock, because the top grafted portion can send their own roots into the soil if it's in the soil, and then the tree is not going to be dwarfing anymore. It will grow to the regular size. Once I put the tree in, I add a little bit of nice soil just around the roots, and I use the micos powder to help establish the tree. It has the beneficial fungi for the roots. And now I start covering with the soil from the hole. I do water periodically to let the soil settle well between the roots, because we don't want to have any air pockets. And eventually I step on the soil a little bit to compact all this, to get rid of air pockets. And you can see that the level of my tree is similar to the ground level. It's very good. I do make a little bit of circle with extra soil around to make an area for the future watering to hold water, because the tree will need a lot of water during its first year of establishment. And I cover this with a lot of mulch. Recommended is thickness of 4 to 6 inches. It will help to prevent moisture loss, as well as prevent weeds. And it's very important not to have any grass or weeds growing under the fruit tree, because it's going to use all the nutrients. It's going to steal the nutrients. When I do put mulch around, I remove mulch right next to the bark of the tree, because it has to be clear from the mulch. And I water well, and this is it. So I will be hopeful that it will take over soon and will nicely develop. This is just a little additional information on how to plant the tree in the area where there is soggy water, soggy soil with water, or high levels of the groundwater, and the tree does not get enough drainage. You can see I put a drainage as rocks at the bottom of the planting hole, as well as this tree I plant on a little hill, so actually it is higher than the level of the ground. It's a little hill, and this should prevent the roots from rotting. Thank you for watching.